Hello, how are you guys doing? My name is Ms. Weets, and this is going to be for the air signs, those who are representing Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I have a message for you. Within the message, you will be described to you the next 5 days concerning your home, your community, spirit messages, any type of creativity, school, finances, partnerships, and connections. Okay, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it. The card that we have in front of us at this moment is the porcupine spirit here. All right, so the porcupine spirit is telling you to basically for you to adopt a beginner's mindset. Maybe you should have a little bit more innocence and curiosity in how you go about doing things, because there's something that's a really big surprise for you that's hiding in plain sight. All right, so you could probably just kind of take back that childlike mindset, that childlike curiosity, and just kind of move forward from there. Right, so this card also kind of talks about maybe you've been hurt in the past, because we have the porcupine that kind of carry needles of pain with them all around. But despite carrying those needles of pain, there's more that you have to offer. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and pull some cards concerning the porcupine spirit real quick, so we can kind of get a little bit more information. Spirit, what messages do you have concerning community and concerning home and concerning any type of spirit messages for air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius? What message do you have concerning Libra, Gemini, Aquarius? Next 5 days. Yes. See, I see here with the Ace of Swords, it's definitely time for you to adopt a new mindset. There's a lot of cloudiness, or maybe you've been given half truths, because sometimes when our sword is upright, it's like we have found out the truth, but there's still cloudiness around information that you have been given. Okay, so there's something that you just need a little bit of more clarity on before you can gain that trust that you're looking for, before you can get that trust that you're looking for. What else do we need to know concerning the porcupine spirit? Cut the deck 3 times, and the card on the top is the card I choose. All right, and we have the 2 of Cups here. So this card basically just talks about maybe there's a slight communication difference, or maybe there's someone here to where you feel like is not quite a great match for you at this time, because you might have been hurt from a person in the past. Let's see, and we also have Ace of Coins. All right, so once that Ace of Coins is going to be, once that Ace of Coins is sought after, there is going to be something very prosperous for you here, because we do have the 2 of Cups. So now the 2 of Cups and then the Ace of Coins. So obviously, once you guys create a partnership and you stick to it, you can find yourself really heavily depending on this person once you gain the information that you're looking for. Okay, this is going to be something very profitable for you here. Now, the next card we have, which is going to kind of give a little bit more clarity on it's going to give a little bit more clarity on the previous cards, which is the fork in the road card here. And I'm trying my best to work around working in this mirror, because I really can't see what I'm doing all the way. But let's go ahead and figure out what information is concerning the fork in the road. All right, fork in the road. And just keep in mind, the fork in the road is just saying that it's time for you to make a decision. All right, be prepared for the consequences of your actions. It's like being like, often when you have a lot of indecision, it can lead to a lot of frustration and anxiety. So this is why you're feeling this way. That's why we have that Ace of Swords. So that really does make a lot of sense here. All right, we had some cards fall out. Page of Cups, Devil card, and the Hierophant here. All right, so there's a set of rules here. Okay, this can also be my teacher card as well. We have 2 pupils here. It's like we have like a master to a pupil type of relationship here. There's a lot to understand. You have a lot left to understand. There's a lot of growing to do. But once you get the knowledge, you might want to go ahead and start working on gaining the knowledge first of all, and then once the knowledge is obtained, you can go ahead and start moving forward in whatever endeavors you have. Okay, so we also have the Devil card here, and to me this Devil card just talks about having old attachments. So that's where we came from, that porcupine, where the porcupine was very kind of non-forgiving when it comes to accepting new connections, accepting new people. So Spirit is trying to tell you guys that you might need to be a little bit more open-minded to things. You might need to get clarity amongst people in your circle, amongst people in the community, or people in your home here, okay? This could also kind of, in a sense, represent maybe their siblings, all right? Sometimes I have a feeling that some of you have a tendency to go against the grain, all right? But the Page of Cups wants you to be open-minded with your emotions most of all, okay? Because there's something that someone wants to offer you that is going to bring you prosperity with that Ace of Pentacles there as well, all right? So that's pretty much the image. I mean, that is pretty much the message that I have to give you concerning your home and your spirit. That can go for a multitude of things. Like I said, it's just a message from spirit concerning your home or your community, okay? So definitely some of you are going to be facing forks in the road. Some of you are going to have past hurtful memories that are going to come up, and they're going to be feeling like they're haunting you. Just be aware of that energy, because once you're aware of something, you know how to fix it, and you know that you can change it. And once you change it, it's like taking back your power automatically by doing that, okay? So let's go on to the next side we have. Now this next row is going to basically represent your creativity, any school endeavors, any finances that you might be going through. So we have a card here. It's kind of bright. We have a card here that says the away. It says energetic upgrade, a new way of being, and it says integration here. We have a woman who is like rising. It could represent Kundalini rising as well, but it's basically like saying you might need to get ready for some sort of an energetic upgrade. All right, something is finally calling you, all right, to devote your services. Devote your services to something. We have books, we have certain events that are going to be happening for you, things that you're going to learn about via the web, via the internet. All these things are going to help rise, make you have a grand rising to a certain occasion here, all right? And look what we have. What cards do we have? Remember, this is representing your finances. It says, time to take things to the next level. I didn't even pay attention to that card that it said that when I pulled the cards out when I was shuffling. Time to take things to the next level. Somebody's leveling up. We see someone is pushing the up button, which is always a great thing when it comes to money. But we have two pieces of a puzzle that are finally coming together. It says next level here. So how awesome is that actually? It's almost self-explanatory here. And then we have another card. All right. Some of you are currently overworked, and you might need to slow. You feel a little bit drained. Maybe you feel a little bit tired here. All right. Or maybe this is also saying that a lot of you are have been on a slowdown with your creative flow, with your job flow. A lot of us have been on a slowdown with our job flow, but I feel like things are going to take a big turnaround either in the next 5 days. But one thing that I'm actually noticing is that we have the waxing crescent moon, which is talks about an increase in gains. All right. A lot of people may know this or may remember that when we look at this moon phase, it's like it comes right after the new moon, and the new moon is like a dark period. So maybe it's just saying that you guys are coming from a really dark period, and it's time to start shedding some light on things. Hence, focusing on information within books, information within events, information from the web, all things of that nature. Let's go ahead and pull. What does Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius need to know concerning the next 5 days over the following cards here? We already know there's going to be an upgrade, so let's just find out a little bit more about what's going on. Oh yeah, see, we have a lot of energy here. There's somebody's waking up definitely, because we have the Page of Wands here. So somebody's definitely waking up. There's a fire under someone's butt here. And I believe that the fire is going to be the starting point. All right. So something's going to really heavily inspire you. OK. And with this inspiration comes a lot of potential as well. So let's see, what else do we have? We have the World card as well. All right. So the World card is in context of this. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to be coming into place. There's going to be a lot of people that are you're going to be making a lot of connections with. Once again, it makes me or think about the internet or the web that you're going to be getting a lot of your insights from. In other words, this is just saying use your resources, because possibly in the year 2021, because this does represent the number Roman numeral 21, towards the new year, you could be expecting or getting ready for something that is going to really take off for you. Okay. All right, let's get a couple more cards for Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra over the next 5 days after viewing this video. What is it that they need to know concerning the cards before us? What What is this Grand Awakening? Oh, wow. The Grand Awakening involves a wish fulfillment, something you've been working really hard on, something to where once you have finally made up your mind in the beginning with spirit messages, once you have made up your mind, you're going to have like abundance of options here available to you. What's this next card? We'll just go ahead and do it. And Page of Wands says that you're going to go after it, okay? Page of Wands is the person that says, I've changed my mind. I'm ready to devote myself to this new endeavor, and this is going to be something that I'm going to stick to for a while. And also the Page of Wands is just a person who may not know everything, but they know that they have the drive and they want to get it done and they want to see results here. So that's an awesome message for you guys concerning your work life, your creativity, and your basically I guess your finances as well. So there's going to be a fire lit under someone's behind, and it's always a great thing to know. All right, so the next cards we have are going to be representing partnerships and connections here, right? So the cards that we have before us are pretty much personality traits. We've got someone here who is very artistic. We have a tatted person, or a person who likes to draw or is very creative. And then we have the personality trait that says stubborn. It says this person is stuck in their ways. I think that we had that message come through within our porcupine message, right? So this might be talking about you. This might be talking about someone else. Use it how it goes. This is a general reading, you guys. All right. Now, some of the other cards that we have before us is communication. Somebody's going to be doing a lot of talking, all right? Somebody's going to be addressing some concerns without attacking the other person. Communication is going to be an issue, or either you're going to be longing for some sort of a healthy dialogue here with your partner, all right? So definitely could be among siblings. I feel like there's some sort of a plan that needs to take place. You guys need to sit down, make a time for this event, okay? It says getting asked out, text message or a call, or intent to date, or an tentative plans, or making or solidifying a plan here, right? So yeah, we have someone is going to be making a plan. Maybe you guys are going to be going on dates. That's cool too. But this is a more deeper message than that. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of communication, a lot of understanding that is going to take place from this. And then once the understanding happens, what happens? Gratuity, right? So being gracious, having an abundant mindset, being high frequency, positive vibes, attracting exactly what you want. You guys, if you guys are into manifestation, manifesting the right person in your life, it's going to be a big thing for you guys. I feel like you have someone who might be stuck in their ways, and this is a time to communicate with them, to make them see things from your point of view, and have a gracious way of coming at it instead of being, really forceful with it, okay? Kind of like the Strength card, and that'd be something if the Strength card came out. But anyway, let's see what we have. All right, yeah. So we have someone who's probably been through some hurtful situations in the past, all right? And that's probably why they are stuck in their ways right there, all right? They're just afraid of being hurt. And if you think about it, if this artistic person is probably the one who was hurting someone else, because if you think about it, a tattoo does cause a little bit of pain, but in a sense, we get something, a beautiful thing out of it, enduring the pain of having a tattoo. And the end of the tattooing process, you come out with a beautiful piece of artwork here. And we can kind of all say that for ourselves. Once we've been hurt, this is like a beautiful canvas called life. When we get tatted on, or once we get, our feelings hurt, we have lows and then we have highs. So what are the mountains without the valleys, right? That's kind of like what this is saying. Yeah, because we also have the Ten of Wands. Like I said, what are the mountains without the valleys with this Ten of Wands here? So if there's been some sort of a burden, or maybe you feel like you've been carrying things on your back for so long, all right? So be sure to communicate with this person. If this person is not you that is hurt, if there's a person in your life that has a lot on their plate, please be easy with them, be gracious with them, help them out, make a plan, make a date to kind of see things from their perspective. Get a little bit more communication from them, because there's something that they're holding back, and you need to make them feel comfortable. All right, because once you make them feel comfortable, we get the Lover's card. Shows them that you can depend on them. They can depend on you. Okay, and on top of that, I did mention something about having siblings, or maybe there's someone in your family or your community that you want to be able to rely on. To me, this is just saying you're going to have a very harmonious relationship with your family, with your siblings, with your spouses, with your wives, hell, even your exes here, right? Last card, what do we got? Yes, Five of Wands. Now you guys can be teamed up and go after things on a more grand scale here. It's like you have another part of your army with this competitive type of energy here. It's like you have the drive. You're ready to take on any and everything now that you know all of your worries have been set behind you. All right. So that was actually a very beautiful message, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a like and be sure to subscribe when I go live on Instagram and when I go live on my YouTube account, you guys. If you guys liked, like if you like. Bye.